Hello, 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 and welcome to Dragon's Dogma, another stream going through this game. So, I'm super excited because at the end of last stream, after some setbacks, I guess, we decided to do, like, enter into New Game Plus and try hard mode again and all that stuff. And now we're flooring through it as Grace, and my goal in this stream is gonna be to go from the beginning of the game all the way to the dragon to catch back up to where we were at, like, last stream, basically. But just do it all in one go. But since we're in New Game Plus, it should be easier, fingers crossed. So we're gonna see how that all goes and stuff. But with that said, let's go ahead and get things set up here by phasing out this iTunes music. There goes that. And then let's go ahead and transition our screen over to the actual game. There we go. There's our lovely opera. Also, all this morning, my voice has been, like, acting super weird. Like, I guess just flinny or whatever, but I was thinking about it as, like, ever since I, like, had to sing classical music back in my music minor, I'm always like, man, do I have, like, nodules going on? I would explain so much of what's happening. Oh, I forgot we were still in the nun outfit. That's great. But let's go zip zoom along. Now my voice is doing the thing, so that's great. But it's so fun, like, running as Grace, because she just feels so fast, because she's so low to the ground. She's so powerful. And then, how do I... Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting how to, like, actually, like, use the bow and stuff. But we'll get used to it. At least we're a lot stronger now. So that is nice. But these guys are also, like, the weakest bandits in the world. So... And I also have, like, no accuracy. Kelly and Shelly. We got Trip, we got Grace, we got Kelly, we got Shelly, we got the whole squad. I forgot about the wolves here. Hopefully we can just zip zoom on past them. Or Trip can take care of them for me. Even though I forget that Trip is, like, a low level, like, mage at the moment, and we're also a really low level, like, Strider class. But I believe in us. At least wolves are pretty easy. And the cool thing is we can actually move while attacking as an archer, which we couldn't really do as a mage, so... It's so nice. It feels so good.
Let's wait and see what they do.
So, the longest part of the game, I think, is probably going to be the beginning part, because we don't have access to fairy stones, so we can't, like, fast travel or anything until we get to the capital. So, but once we get to the capital, we'll just be, like, zip zooming along all over the map and stuff, so that'll be nice. And then also when we're doing the Shadow Fort, I think our character's small enough that we can actually fit in, like, the small holes in the ground to, like, navigate around, so I think we'll give that a shot too. So that'll be fun. And then I guess as Grace, we should try and fight that Drake and stuff. We'll probably do that before we go to the dragon, just as like a test run. When is a new Sister Act gonna come out? We need like a remake. Also, the musical of it that was like on Broadway and stuff is like the songs are so fun. It's so ridiculous. Okay, now we have this long escort mission again, where we're gonna get beat to death by harpies once more. But at least you can see that our port crystals all stay in New Game Plus, so it's like nice. Also, I'm smaller than this ox. We can like kick him to speed him up. Though I don't know if my mages will be smart enough to heal him, so maybe not. We'll just climb aboard here. I'll tell my teammates to take care of the goblins. Oh, they hit me. Aw. Just wanted to ride the...
What's this?
Oh, money though. What's Mercedes doing? She's like wind sprinting, but like in place. Also, I forgot we spent so much money at the end of last stream. Oh yeah, and then we gotta try and marry someone different this time. I don't think they'll let us marry Celine if we never talk to her, so at least that's good. But I do know that people's affinity does tend to carry over into New Game Plus, though. So if we get married to Celine without ever once talking to her, then that's gonna be a little weird. And all those days of playing Overwatch and I still can't hit anything. So yeah.
What's that?
I always have like the worst accuracy, like when it comes to shooter games or anything. It's like embarrassing. Back in the days of when I would play Halo and stuff, I would just use like the melee weapons like the energy sword and like I'll just do everything possible to avoid using like shooting in games because I'm just horrible at it.
Watch your head.
But sometimes you just gotta be bad at video games. Sometimes that's just how it be. And we're riding again. This truly is gonna take 27 years, though. So, yeah. Here we are, just having fun. Just wiggling around. I forgot that I made Grace's, like, body proportions so, like, interesting. At least the harpies are easier to deal with as a ranged class, kinda. I say as I miss every single shot. Okay, well, we hit some of them, so that's good. I feel like the way the harpies like scream when they're dying is just like me like waking up in the morning. Me at any mild inconvenience, me every time I drop food that I made in the microwave. Shelly looks so cool though. I appreciate her attire. We finally have someone to carry the fashions of the team besides me. My nun outfit. What's this cult doing? Also, we need to get the skill for our arrows to, like, shoot further. But I don't remember what class gets that. There's so many harpies. Oh, I also need to remember to, like, save, just in case we do somehow die. Because that would be nice to not be set back 20, like, 27 years ago.
So many twists. It's hard to see what.
Let me save now. Okay. Gotta remember. Gotta be cautious. Even though we are super powerful, kinda, sort of. But also kinda not really, because we're still really low. We have like none of the skills that this class gets. Where'd this harp even come from? Looks like they just like came out of the ground. It's weird because like the good thing about being a physical attacking class is like, I don't know. So all the magic spells, pretty much all of them have some sort of associated element with them. Like I think miasma was dark. The meteors are fire. Gaisel's ice, stuff like that. So like, you have to deal with managing like elemental resistances a lot, for better or worse. But whereas just like using a basic like arrow or whatever, it's like you can kind of just ignore all that stuff and just go crazy. So in some ways it's easier, but also the ox is like really low health. I wish Trip would like heal it or something. But I guess I shouldn't have hit it with the giant boulder. My bad. But yeah, technically, like, the highest DPS or, like, damage you can do in the game is if you just, like, fully level up as, like, probably the assassin class as much as possible, so your attack growths per level, like, you get a bunch of points as assassin, which we might try out assassin, I'm not sure. So if you just get a really high, like, physical attack, and then you get, like, the best, like, equipment, like, spells and stuff in the game, obvious, or not spells, but, like, skills. And then you just equip blast arrows, and then you just like use like tenfold fury or whatever. You can just destroy everything in game like no problem. They're kind of like really powerful. But then again, that's kind of how it is with like every class. If you're like, you just get really high stats, you can kind of demolish everything. But yeah, the ranger classes have a lot of options to them. They also have like this arrow that you can buy from, I think, Fornival for like $200,000 called the Maker's Finger. That if you like shoot something with it, they just die in one hit. So it's like, and that works against the dragon, literally the dragon of the Dragon's Dogma. So when you're doing like the speedrun mode, I guess like people will just bring one of those along and just one-shot the dragon before they have to like do any of like the running platforming parts of the fight. So, but, so compared to my little lowly magic stuff, I don't know. I feel like archers have like an easier time overall with much of the game. I feel like playing as a warrior or fighter melee class like in hard mode, like good luck. Just get whacked once and it's like over. But I'm never a big fan of like, I don't know, just the straight melee classes. Pretty much any game that they give me magic, I'll always go magic first, every single time, and then I'll go ranged. And then lastly, I'll do melee. And then if there is multiple melee classes, if there's one where I can just punch people, I always go that one. Because it's just fun. So.
What sort of place is Gransys? I am eager
I'm
to see it.
always a big fan of the magic. Magic's always cool. Just having the ability to shoot fireballs all over the place. Mercedes is just zooming. She's got the zoomies, I guess. But even though we're like relatively high level, the fact that we're not one-shotting every goblin we shoot is a little concerning. But then again, we did level up solely as mage and sorcerer, so we kind of only have magic stats really to our advantage. I don't know what Kelly's fighting back there, but probably more goblins.
Even in
I guess if we have fire enchantment and we hit him in the face. Oh yeah, also enemies, I guess we kind of saw this as the mage and stuff. Enemies have different weak points and like headshotting stuff does do extra damage. So that is cool. Also, I don't know what happens if the ox runs out of health. Mildly concerned about that.
Keep marching.
Maybe I shouldn't have kicked him. It's all my fault. I wish we could just fight the griffin already. That'd be fun. I guess Blue Moon Tower is still gonna take pretty long. So that might be... Well, at least we can just warp there later on. I'm trying to think of what else we gotta, like... What else will probably take a while. I'm pretty confident we could get to the dragon in one stream, maybe.
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful. This looks interesting.
And then the cool thing is we'll get even more quartz crystals this playthrough, so we can set them up like at the catacombs and stuff. So if we ever do a third playthrough, then we can literally warp everywhere ever. So that'll be cool. Also, the weird thing is in the speedrun mode, because there's actually a built-in like speedrun like option in the game. It still takes all of your saved like game stats basically. You don't start from 0, so you can theoretically set up all the port crystals everywhere and reach like max level and like give yourself everything you need in your inventory from the get-go. So then you just like load up speedrun mode and it's just like you flooring it through this and then just like zip zooming everywhere. And then you're like done. I think I was able to like speedrun it in like 40 minutes that way, but I feel like I don't know. It's like kind of weird doing like a speedrun when you're at max level and you have everything set up so you can just skip 80% of the game, you know? But then again, I guess that's kind of what speedruns are. It's just like skipping stuff and trying to beat it as fast as possible, but... And bandits are so much easier now. Appreciate that. Grace is just too powerful. Yeah, it is super cool that there is just like a dedicated speedrun mode. It's nice. There is an achievement you get if you just complete like at least one speedrun no matter what your time is, so in order to platinum the game on PS4 I had to do one speedrun and I was like, oh. It was pretty fun. Shelly. This is like so much of the game when you do the speedrun mode is just this escort mission. Because then afterwards you could just teleport everywhere and it's like easy peasy. Also, I guess in theory we don't have to complete all of the missions to catch up to where we were. I think out of the worm hunt missions we only have to do like 3 out of 4 or like 2 out of 4 or something. So I might just pick like the 2 easiest. What is this purple circle that's on my map? What is that? What is that? Oh, that's back at Casardis. Oh, that's probably the Bitter Black Isle thing. Also, I think this is the first time I've ever escorted this without it turning nighttime in the middle of it. That's kind of shocking.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Trip's voice is so low that it's like, if there wasn't subtitles, I would not know what he is saying at any time. We're almost there.
Shall we enter, Arisen?
We're almost to our home away from home. Ugh. So slow though. I wish this ox had the same like speed as Mercedes when she was zip zooming earlier. This thing just floors it. Also, if I was like the Duke or whatever, I don't know how I would feel about someone just showing up being like, hey, I'm a stranger, but here's a giant like snake head. Happy birthday. I'd be like, I appreciate it, but please no?
We've arrived. Well done.
Oh, Mercedes is at max affinity apparently. I don't want to marry her. I want to get one of like the cool characters.
I'll make for the castle.
She's all like blah blah blah. There's Mason. Okay. So Pawn Guild, Pawn Guild.
It's dreadfully easy to while away out.
There's been a ship happening.
Oh, do I have to like talk to someone? Yeah, I think Mercedes. Well, I guess Celine was super easy because if you just do her quest, it's like, well, she loves you. Okay, now Pawn Guild. Well, let's learn some skills. Celine's pretty easy. Eleanor, if you ever do her missions, is super easy. She just instantly loves you, and it's like, Mercedes, super simple. Should I get the... Am I gonna ever use, like, any of these skills? I don't know. Sprint sounds nice, though. Also, the ability to stun lock enemies sounds pretty cool, too. I mean, we don't really get a lot of recoil, though, so that kind of seems useless. We want Holy Boon, because Holy's really nice. Triple just kind of get everything. Oh, I didn't even set my skills. Whoops. So there's Sprint, Reset, and that skill. Then, yeah. Do we have... Yeah, we don't need this because we already have magic attacks, so... I guess that'll be the recoil thing. Should we stick as Strider, or should we just immediately, like, try, like, the other archer classes, I wonder? I guess we could just max out Strider and then hop over to Ranger, or Magic Archer, or Assassin, or whatever. Or we could just jump straight to Assassin, actually. We're an Assassin now. Okay. We gotta re-equip all of our stuff, though. Oh yeah, we were just wearing the nun robe. And then let's put our nails on. So now we're an assassin, which I don't remember. I don't remember what the assassin can do, but we have more skills now, so that's cool. What is watchfulness? No, I'm not gonna equip any of that. Assassin's Creed Gransys. Here we go. Okay. We're not gonna escort him. We're not gonna... Well, we can escort Reynard, because we can just warp to Great Wall super easy. So let's just get that over with. The Great Wall. The Bar of Crags, yeah. We'll just finish that immediately. Alright, Reynard, are you done?
It's a grander structure than the other halls we've seen. This fortress is meant to protect Gransys
I don't know what
from
section of Grey Wall he wants to be escorted to.
It is a heavy onus the men here bear.
Did you do it? Are you done? Is he frozen in place? Did we glitch him out? Okay, I just had to grab him, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we did it. That was easy. Okay. Maybe we could buy some healing items while we're here. Because we do need more of them.
Oi, what? Come, don't be shy.
Okay, healing, stamina. We don't need the poison stuff. I think we have enough, like, other stuff. Fantasies are always nice, though. Okay.
Come, don't be shy.
He just wanted me to hold his hand.
Some work here, eh?
Can I
How is
drop
this
off
match?
stuff here?
Just name it, sir.
Okay, cool. Like, my character... I forgot that because I made my character, like, weigh nothing, I can also not carry, like, anything. So that's gonna be annoying, but... I guess that's just how it's gonna be. It's up to Trip to basically carry everything for us, I guess. Yeah, because just carrying, like, those healing items I just got, like, instantly... I'm, like, above weight. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just name it, sir. Come again.
So we'll just have to keep that in mind, I guess. Whoops. Oh, well. Okay, so we escorted Reynard, which was a pointless detour that we didn't really need to do, but Reynard's cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, get this skill to, like, increase how much stuff we can carry, but I think that was a warrior skill, so maybe not. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Pawn Guild. Pawn Guild.
So this is the Pawn Guild.
We're speed running. I forgot. I got distracted by Reynard. Okay.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here in the pawn guild.
Oh, did I not grab the quest? Uh-oh. Well, we're already messing up the speed run. That's great.
I would bet
Oh, well.
you have money.
Now we have the quest. Okay.
Beyond lies weep if it be the which is
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now we're just wiggling to the bottom of this thing again. And then we'll get to fight that ogre, and that'll be fun. So...
None would believe Gransys held
The other good thing about having your character be really, like, small, though, is that, like, your stamina regenerates pretty fast compared to if they're really tall. But the main downside is the fact that I can't carry anything, like, at all.
In Gransoran's days, this place holds monsters just the same.
I have a look around.
Let's see what we have here.
An Alcoria, Master.
Ah. Okay, we didn't really do a lot of damage there, so...
That item is mine.
I forgot to give Trip the holy, like, boon ability, actually, for reals. Well... That's okay. Oh, also, we don't have double jump yet. I guess our defense is high enough we don't get murdered by,
Inside.
bats anymore. So that's cool. We will get murdered by skeletons, though. We aren't careful. At least that's good that we won't get killed by bats again, because that was always really, like, sad. Getting sniped by bats.
A warrior of bone approaches. What's that?
Where'd the skeleton go? Oh, he's right there. I was like, I can't see him, it's too dark in here.
We have triumphed.
Shelly! Shelly, what are you doing? There's a lot of exploding barrels in here, actually.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Okay. Are we almost done with the skeletons? Money. Okay, and then let's get this lever because we're gonna need it. Oh, I guess we could just fairy stone out of here like we did last time. I guess that's true.
There, Master.
I do want to like still kill things to like level up though. These guys have really high lightning resistance apparently. We're gonna headshot some zombies. Yeah. Mostly I just want that money on the ground. Because these guys, I guess they give pretty decent experience actually. Oh yeah, we need to look at the forge dude, his shop or whatever. Because I wonder if he has a good bow for us. We should probably remember that on the way back. Oh. I didn't expect the ogre to be like right there. Sir, if you could not run at me, I would appreciate that. Yeah, we still do like 0 damage to him, so that's cool. Please drop, Shelly. Where's he going? Okay. I guess we're chipping him down kind of okay-ish. But he can run pretty fast. I wish we had Torpor, actually. I also just wish I understood where he was going, but... Pick some juice up off the ground. That's good. How many arrows do you think this will take? Like... Shelly, get him. Get him, Shelly. Just distract him with your face, Shelly. I guess we are doing quite a bit of damage, though. Oh, it's like guarding, though. That's annoying. Sir, could you please, stop? Okay. Sir, please just take damage. Oh, he's angry now, though. This has been, like, the least aggressive ogre fight we've had so far. He just keeps grabbing Shelly for no reason, though. Oh, well, we're dead. So we still die in 1 hit. That's good. That's good to know. How far back are we gonna go, though?
This single lever controls all the doors.
Oh, we got the lever, so I guess we're not back too far. The zombies are back, though. Okay. Let's just run past the zombies. I mean, more money's nice, but I would rather just... I don't know. Alright, guys. Alright. Well, I guess the zombies did give experience, too, but... we gotta kill them to, like, get out of combat, but... Alright, guys. Just die. Just die. Oh, Kelly. Look at Kelly. I feel like that's the first time I've seen Kelly just straight up kill something. Okay. Let's do this nonsense. Okay. That was scary. Maybe we should equip something with more defense than the nun's outfit, honestly. But... because the nun's attire doesn't offer much defense. Okay, he's on fire. So you just run to his death. Oh, he just fell.
We have tried.
That works, I guess. Free experience, so now we don't have to deal with him, so that's cool. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. We weigh literally nothing, but we can also carry literally nothing. Like just just holding these daggers is weighing us down. It's like, yeah, he just straight up fell. Typically, like every time I play this game, that's like almost always how that battle ends, because you can come here pretty early on, you know? And so it's like you tend to be super underleveled, so it's like I just wait for him to just like fall off the cliff most of the time. Okay, let's try and get some more experience, I guess. I wish there was one class that could like cast enchantments but also use a bow. That would be super nice. Or if we just had like a holy element bow. I think there is one in game, but I think you have to beat the Ur-Dragon for it, probably. A holy element would be so nice. Okay, we're almost to the bottom. Okay. Let's kill these guys. Yeah, my arrows just don't do a whole lot against the zombies, it seems. Man, if the zombies were this resilient in real life, it would be a nightmare. Like, it's like I just shot like 18 arrows into its skull, basically, which is supposed to be like the zombie weak point, you know, is the brain. But no, it stayed standing. Okay, let's go get this port crystal. So we could put this one at like the hill figure or whatnot. Okay, and then we're gonna activate this cutscene, and then we're just gonna warp out. Ooh, the noodles out of the ground. Okay. And we're zooming. Have to evade the ramen noodles before they get us.
A word, sir.
Imagine teleporting just immediately. Someone's like stopping you, like the UPS like person's like, "Hey, I got a package for you." And it's like,
Are you there?
blah blah blah. We could do the worm hunt stuff. Cool. Barnaby, there's some dark things down there just to warn you about. Okay. Are any of these good quests? 44 undead, we could do that. 2 ogres, we could do that. Rabbits, we'll probably never see any. And I don't really want 60 skulls. So I'm just not gonna grab that one. I don't want to deal with it. Let's see here. Oh, we could also pull the wake stones that we got and put those in our inventory. Get like 3 of them. That way if we do die, we can just revive on the spot. That would probably be good for the future. I'll do that after we grab these quests. So we want to do the hill figure one for sure. Because we're gonna have to go there and I want to put a port crystal there anyways. So let's decipher a text. And then we probably... I mean, we can just warp straight to like the water god's altar basically, but we do have to carry those slates that way so much. And we never have to go there ever again, so that's kind of pointless. We could do the Shadow Fort one, or we could do the catacombs, because I think we have to go there anyways, if I remember correctly. I don't know, we'll do the Shadow Fort.
We must the safety of the entire.
Okay, and I think we either just need to do 2 or 3 of them. But we'll find out. Okay. Cypher, I don't remember who we talked to.
West of Gransoran knows the
Said
dragon.
markers also appear on the mini-map, and on your full
Oh,
map
this is the
besides.
person that's in the field. That's right. Okay. So we're gonna have to get better armor, so we might not be a nun for much longer. Well, we could also just upgrade the nun's outfit, I guess. That would be something
Let's
too.
ask around.
But we need better armor. We need probably 2 wake stones we could bring along with us. I think that would be good. What else do we need to do in preparation?
Out of the sword, not the quill. Ask a scrivener or a counterfeiter.
Did we just glitch? Oh. Oh yeah, the forger dude. Okay. I forgot I wanted to go there anyways. Is that Madeline just walking around down there? Weird. Hopefully we could get a cool bow.
Is not the last we'll
I'm
call
just
for
gonna
this.
ignore Mason.
Perhaps the Black Cat's proprietor can read it. He orders such texts after all. Most of the doors are barred tight.
At least we run pretty quick. That is kind of nice. I feel like we got here in like record time.
What? The rest is like I'm sure you'll
Okay.
find out.
What do you got? What do these do? Oh, that's like the attacking sword version of the Caged Fury. Okay. That's good against spirits, but we're probably never gonna melee attack a spirit. Oh, this detects treasure being nearby. That might be fun. These are shields. I don't really want them. What does the repeller bow do? It saps health. Okay. And that does a lot of damage against griffins. That's cool. Oh, is this just ranger only? Ah, dang it. I don't know if we should get any of these. Well, the griffin bow's pretty cheap. We could get that, and I kind of want this. Because being able to detect treasure nearby seems kind of useful. Because we like never melee attack anyways, so it's kind of like, who cares? I don't know, like, it's kind of whatever.
I'm sure you'll find out you need anytime.
Okay.
The scrivener at the Black Cat.
Maybe I should have gotten the basil crown bow just in case I become a ranger.
Ancient right? What? The rest is like I'm sure.
Well,
you'll
maybe
find
we
out.
don't have enough money now. I didn't think about that. We do not have enough money. Dang it.
Sure, anytime.
Okay. We gotta remember that for
Someone must know
once we get
something
more
about
money.
this matter. Let's ask around.
Okay. So now we gotta go to the hill figure, I think. Or is it telling us to talk to someone else in town? Okay, it's telling us to talk to someone else in town. So let's find them. Or stop running. Okay.
Someone must know something about this matter.
Sir, talk
Let's
to
ask
me.
around.
Where are you going? Why are you running? Stop it. Stop.
Dragon,
Okay.
know it. You did.
Okay, now we go to talk to the dragon. Okay.
Let's prepare well.
And we could probably leave the north side of town. That'll be faster.
The salesman surely has its own triumphs.
And after we do that, we'll go to the
The Pawn Guild stands
Shadow
today
Fort.
as a gathering place for my kind.
Also, I forgot to get better items and stuff, but that's okay. That's fine.
Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
I do wonder if, like, the Griffin bow, if it's better than our bow, or, like, worse. Because it had, like, a way worse attack stat, but I don't know if it's, like, bonus outweighs the attack stat, you know?
Best to proceed straight ahead, might it not?
Who knows?
Stray from the roads and you'll soon find monsters with you.
So much running. So much running.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we best stay wary.
Alright, guys. Let's get these goblins. Oh, these are bandits. Oh. Oh, that was just straight up a person. Oh. My bad.
I cannot reach its armor. Knock it to the ground. Its shield is useless.
Oh, he's got like... Okay. That was easy. And we're running again.
The hill should be there.
We could probably just ignore these zombies. Oh.
Will serve as a fine
Bandits. Never mind, we're gonna fight bandits and zombies, I guess.
We must stay calm, one at a time. They rampage indiscriminately.
We're gonna ignore the fact that I just shot an arrow at Shelly on accident. None of these guys really dropped anything useful at all. So we'll just keep running.
Look over there.
Oh, Phantasm though.
Some sort of structure.
A forsaken soul floats in the air.
Oh, I forgot they're weak to magic. But they're like super resistant to like normal attacks. Oh. Well, we'll just run then. Okay. This is the life we live now. It's just running. It is weird because like all the magic weak enemies tend to come out at night, it feels like. So it's like traveling at night as a mage is like so much easier, but traveling at night as like a melee or like physical class is like worse. Kinda. But I guess if I just had an enchanted bow though, it would be easy peasy, but
It's an imposing sight from so close.
I wonder if I should put a port crystal
Let us
here.
head north.
Because we do have to come back here for when Mercedes is like, ouchies, I'm in trouble. Just do that. Because we get a port crystal when we talk to this dude anyways, so... Oh, are these wolves? Yeah.
A white wolf. We'll be red soon enough.
Yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to these wolves.
It's more clever than a common wolf.
That's embarrassing. Okay.
What's that?
We have triumphed.
And I think that was just straight up a Cyclops in the distance.
We'll be red soon enough. A figure. That must be the place.
Hopefully we could just run past all these and just make it to where we're trying to get. I think it's like right here, but yeah. We'll get that cutscene. We're gonna skip it.
We finally arrived.
Sir, where's your port crystal?
Leads into the earth.
A cape, that's nice. Also, there's like a bronze idol in here somewhere. We grab that. Yeah, it's right there. Take that.
Well met. Now go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Up, up. We're just gonna leave. I didn't mean to attack him, but I guess I'll have to watch out for clicking too fast through dialogue. We've learned a lesson
There's
here,
something drawn on a hill.
but okay. Drop this port crystal here. Then let's go to the Shadow Fort.
Is is known as the Shadow.
I don't remember what we do after the Shadow Fort mission, though. Let's save, because we haven't saved in a hot minute. What was after the Shadow Fort? Heyo.
Pray, speak with our captain.
I already know what the mission is, though.
Well met, sir. Our tactic.
We just go in and attack. We go in and we kill. That's the mission.
Never mind the beast.
Yeah. I do hope we unlock the double jump here soon. Oh, murder, destroy. Oh, Jesus.
Strength in numbers.
Shelly coming through with the
We have triumphed.
big swing.
Fire's blaze!
What are these? Oh, healing items, cool. Okay. So let's keep going. That leads to straight outside. Let's go to the top. Oh yeah, now we have to deal with like the ballista things again. That was almost bad.
Be wary! Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Yeah, almost zoomed straight into like a really bad situation though. Will you guys stop jumping at me down the stairs?
Strength in
Okay.
numbers, Arisen.
That went okay. Okay, so we need to get the lever again.
What's that? We could use that.
Yeah. Need to die.
Firing
Oh. Why am I like... Why did I switch to melee mode? Okay. Yeah, I keep switching to melee on accident. What is this? Yeah. So annoying, but okay.
I caught you fire's blaze! Goblin!
Ah, Shelly. Shelly ruined everything, oh no. Okay. Can we just... Okay. Let's save. Okay, because this can still be bad. Because we struggled a lot with this last playthrough too, so... We'll see how it goes this time. I want that port crystal still though. That is a priority. Okay. Don't hit me, Mr. Cyclops.
Mr. Crow, stand ready! That club is trouble.
Let's kill these dudes. Keep smacking and whacking.
Don't allow it to grab you!
That sent it reeling.
Is this the lever? Yeah, okay. We got the lever. I hope Kelly's doing okay. Okay, yeah, she's still kicking. Because last time she died horribly here. Okay, we can't save, so...
I'll scale it! Strike while it's distracted!
Oh, I am small enough to go through the holes in the ground, though. I can use that as my tactic. Perfect. Just squeeze on through. like the one advantage to having a really small character in this game. Just being able to zoom through the small holes in the ground that the goblins use. Okay. Jump across. We almost did not make that. And cutscene.
Splendid work, Arisen. Now, we must rob the beasts for good. After me, man.
And now we just fight. Perfect. We don't really do a whole lot of damage. At least we're relatively safe back here. And with the Thunder enchantment, we can probably just stun lock them, so that's kind of nice.
It's falling! Now, attack!
Yeah, let's try some of our other skills. As long as we don't get hit by a stray ballista shot, we should be okay here. And then once we get these Cyclopses out of the way, then it's just a bunch of goblins, so at least that'll be pretty chill, hopefully. Okay. Oh, Robert, no. He couldn't hold his own against a few goblins, dang. Okay, this one's almost dead. Uh-oh. Okay. One down. Robert, our favorite character that we just met, that I don't really... like, who is he? Yeah, Robert's straight up dead. Oh, did we lose the mission because he died? I didn't even know that was possible. Wow. Okay. Wait, so if we did that, can I still go on and defeat the goblin dude? That's weird. Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can still bust in and like take out the goblin dude, but I don't know. I've never like lost to this mission before. I didn't even know that was possible, so it's weird. Isn't there a small... yeah, there's a small goblin hole that I can use. That's a lot of goblins. Okay. We could squeeze down here. But if we can find that one that like leads into the building, that'd be perfect. I don't think we can use that though. I don't know where we're at.
Shut fast. How do you suppose we open it?
Oh, I know where we're at. Yeah, I guess we'll just warp back and tell them, oh, we lost horribly, everything went really bad. And then maybe that'll still count as the mission being done. I'm not sure. That was funny, though. Poor Robert, though. Okay, so let's turn these two. And then if we have to do one of the other ones, then I guess we'll just do it. Hopefully that us failing this mission doesn't make Maximilian hate us. But it might.
well met. Not a with
Blah
luck.
blah blah.
A shame the fortress could not be won. The men of the whole morale. It will be my honor to show you. The choice is yours.
Oh, we have to do another one.
This is a high.
Oh wait, no, we could just talk to the Duke now. Okay, cool.
Knowing that, are you prepared? You are
Also, I
quite
think
certain.
Maximilian's
No tasks left.
like
Understood. Okay.
affinity is maxed out maybe too now, so that's cool. Hopefully we can save him from his tragic fate. Okay, let's go meet the Duke. And I think we're still not going to talk to Eleanor this time because I still don't want to deal with her. But, okay, blah blah blah, we get knighted, cool. And we're leaving. Oh, there's Eleanor. Wow, I wonder what she's doing in the garden. That's cool. Hope she's having fun over there. Like, okay. There's that. Now we could talk to Aldous and we could get the other missions. I think. Yeah. I don't know why we have to leave just to go back in. It's like weird.
No use.
Oh, we're not able to come in during nighttime. Oh. Well, we're in jail now. That's cool. I don't remember how this works. There's a shackle, though. There's some mushrooms. Here's some oil.
Do as you're told in a bit
Okay, yeah, we'll bribe him. Whatever. We have enough money. And then we have to equip all of our stuff. Should we see if we can get an uglier outfit, maybe? Maybe. I mean, what we're wearing right now is kind of tragic, though, but... Since we have to re-equip our stuff anyways, might as well look at what our options are and try and scrabble together the worst outfit we can. Because now that we've committed a crime by trespassing, we're probably not eligible for nunhood anyways. Shortage items. Let's dump all of our junk. We don't need that. We don't need the sword we picked up. Okay.
What will it be today?
Change equipment. Okay, let's pick a nice, beautiful outfit for Grace. I think she could use this bangle that cuts through her hair. Wow, some of these are really bad. She could use a nice t-shirt. Let's get some armor to go over it. I guess she could equip that. That's kind of nice. Can we sort this? Okay. Okay, it should be sorted now, maybe. Where's the armor at? I'm like, which of these are better? She'll just wear a bunch of belts like Lulu, I guess. Champion's bangles sound nice. She just has like one arm. Oh, we could get a skirt. Perfect. She can use a shoulder cape. Oh, I'm not having to buy any of it. I'm just having to re-equip it all.
What will it be today?
But that was all stuff we already
What
like
will it be
owned,
today?
so that's kind of nice. Can we get other stuff? Oh, we could get a skill to shoot torpor. That's good. And this can cancel blocks, so that's nice. And this allows us to zoom. Where's double jump, though? Augment strength, but only at nighttime. Increases stamina only at nighttime. Okay, these sound awful. I was like, I don't really want any of those. Threefold's pretty good. I definitely want the torpor skill. And then I think zooming might be fun. Yeah,
What will
okay.
it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Oh, I should see if Trip can learn new stuff.
Just have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Okay. Trip can learn Focus Bolt. That's nice. He can learn Combustion, which is good. And Frigwort. And Grapnel. Oh, Halidom is the cure, like, status ailment skill, so that's nice. Holy Affinity, Thunder Affinity, Fire Affinity. We don't need Dark for anything. Okay. Combustion. Perfect. 11 we'll keep. Rigor. There's Halidom. And then Holy, I guess, we'll keep. Okay.
What will it be today?
Oh, maybe we should give Trip the
What will it be today?
ring. Where is the ring? We're gonna give him the ring that makes him cast faster. We'll do that. Where did all of our... Ah, wake zones. Okay. We're gonna carry 2 of them? Yeah.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Okay. So we have wake stones, so now if we do just get like one-shotted by something, we at least have the ability to kind of, you know,
This inn can serve as the
revive.
hub of our journey.
Well, hello.
Also, do we still have... Yeah, we still have the port crystal. Oh, and I guess now that it's morning, we could go get the quest or whatnot from Aldous.
Here we can rest.
We just gotta run back. This outfit is terrible. Also, this is like the shortest little, like, shoulder capelet, like, thing. Like, oof. I want that lady's outfit. Wait, is Maximilian maxed out with us? Yeah, he's got the purple aura.
With you.
That's good. So we have a chance of marrying him, so that's good. If there was just a way that we could make Mercedes hate us, then we would be guaranteed to get him at least. Which is great that he loves us, even though we just reported that we failed miserably at recapturing the Shadow Fort.
Make your choice. No doubt.
So now we have the
There's no
Griffin
perfect solution.
fight,
There's been no
and then we also have the Mercedes nonsense.
I pray. Make your choice. You've a stake.
Oh wait, no,
He
this is the
accused of
Formidable
convincing
quest.
Should the president appeal?
Okay.
Justice.
So we'll do the Griffin fight. And hopefully we can defeat it before it flies off, but good luck to us trying to do that. Maybe we can upgrade the Griffin Bane bow, and that'll help us, but I don't know.
Well met, sir.
Okay, I'll let Trip actually heal us for once. Okay. But we also are low on money, I think, now.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Might be worth a shot, though. I just don't know how much, like... I guess I could just look at the stats of our weapons. Okay. So the Fey Whisper... Oh, we can't actually look at them. We have to go into equipment. Also, I forgot to equip any of my weapons, so I guess that's good that we double-checked. Yeah, this has 300 more damage on it. Maybe we can upgrade it a little. This bow looks cool, though. I appreciate that. It adds to the fashion.
Here now, if you aid me in excellent shopping section, the masterworks all
Enhance. We can only enhance it once, but I guess that's something. This we can also only enhance once, but oh well. Oh, this we can enhance twice, though. And that's a significant jump in damage, so that's kind of cool. Alright.
Also, some weapons can be further enhanced.
The best mission in the game? There's one in Eleanor's quests, I think, where you have to go through the Duke's Manor, which is an area that we haven't even, like, seen yet, because I just never like doing Eleanor's quests. But that one is kind of cool, sort of. But I definitely think this Griffin mission's kind of, like, one of the top ones, honestly. Because it's just cool, because it's like you have this big battle, like, over in the hill, and then you have to go through, like, all of Blue Moon, and you have, like, the little cutscene areas and stuff. So I think maybe the Griffin one. But I wasn't even trying to talk to you. Okay.
If you still be sure to carry your weight.
Yeah, I think the Griffin one.
Great.
But
Between his duties as sword
Elites or no,
Focus.
you'll bet hunters are for a few more men.
Let's begin with
also the Griffin's just cool. Because it's definitely not the one with the petrifying bird, because that's awful. I guess the one going into the Everfall, if you don't teleport out's kind of fun. Because the Everfall area is kind of cool.
Seems all roads lead to Gransys.
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
I think I'm just straight up forgetting a bunch. I know most of Keena's quests are terrible. So not a big fan of hers. Oh wow. I think that was Trip. I think Trip casted that. I guess even with the weaker bow, we still do enough damage to take care of the goblins kind of okay-ish. I think after Assassin, we're gonna switch to Ranger, probably. And then we'll probably get the Basil Crown Bow. And just use that a lot.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
the canyon floor is an apt spot.
Okay, we should save before this nonsense that's about to go down.
We must fight.
I really hope this Griffin bow does live up to its name and does incredible damage against the Griffin. Because if not, I will be bad. Because otherwise this might be a little bit tough. But just because our attack stat is so low. Okay, we gotta kill a goblin first. There's usually one over here somewhere.
I'm so rich in resources. Goblin!
Oh. Got a goblin.
Take my fire!
So now we gotta carry him back.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a a weakling still.
Never mind the beasts. I'll take the loot.
Also, I wonder if I should get Trip the Legion's
Strength in numbers of the
art staff. What staff does Trip even have equipped, honestly? I don't even know. He might just still have some, like, garbage, as far as I know. I'm out of stamina, like 2 inches away. Embarrassing.
It's close. I can feel it.
Okay. We'll save right before the battle, because sometimes this goes badly. But... I definitely can't hit it this far away, but... might as well try, I guess. I guess we are doing, like, okay-ish damage. Like, not horrible.
This is a fine place to lie in ambush.
Wait, how do I use bow skills again? Or can I torpor you? I do not think I can torpor it. Ah! How did we survive? Oh my gosh. Okay. I was fully expected, like, that was the end. Good thing we got this new armor, I guess. My bow technique. I don't know. It's been like a hot minute since I've like shot a bow like at all. Why is he up there? Sir? Mr. Griffin, are you okay? Look at these goblins here. Is he leaving already?
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Okay, now he's still back.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
We're doing, like, not great damage, but we're doing something.
What's that?
Kelly's just picking up plants off the ground, though. Oh, thanks, Trip. Are these soldier guys doing anything? Are they contributing to this battle? I don't know. Maybe we'll try switch back to the other bow for a hot second and see if the damage is more significant. Not really. Well, kinda. Okay, so I guess the Griffin bow is kinda useless. Cool. Yeah, they're just kinda like running around. No, this dude's... Sir, what are you even attacking? Get him, Shelly. Okay. Never mind. I was like, now maybe we have it. Man, it was so much faster doing this as a sorcerer before. It was like one good high commission, like bam, it was done. I guess the Griffin Bane bow maybe did more damage. I can't really tell, honestly. Man. just keeps flying.
Fast! Fast! Keep your eyes on the beast!
Guys, just smack it. I don't know, Trip's just kind of wiggling around. No one's like attacking it besides us. It's like, I just want it to fly off to the tower already. I think that's what it's doing now. Okay. Yeah, it's just zooming. Well, that was terrible, so I think this fight's gonna go really badly. So that's exciting.
Cannot let this chance escape.
And we're zooming.
Arisen to the Blue Moon Tower.
Or we're not, because we're in a cutscene. Okay.
Question up.
Now we're going. Okay. No, I'm not giving it to someone. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna do the tower. And then afterwards we're gonna have to do all that stuff for Fornable. That's gonna be fun.
What's that?
This looks interesting.
Immediately Kelly's just pulling rocks off the ground. Like, what is she doing? Like, no one on our team, like, attacks. Everyone's just busy, like, picking up everything in the entire world.
What are you doing? Fight!
Oh, I'm trying.
Don't let them drag you off!
Yeah, I think the Griffin Maiden bow kind of, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't help that our attack stat is like 0. Well, I guess these are snow harpies instead of normal harpies. I was like, we were defeating harpies way easier earlier, but I guess these are the better harpies. Also, if we're struggling this much against the Griffin, the dragon fight, I'm scared about that. Like, how's that gonna go? Maybe if we just had a better weapon. But... well, I guess we do. Because I guess the Griffin Maiden bow is only going to be good against flying enemies, so... Wait, why can I not change weapon? Oh, I'm in the middle of the animation. Okay. I guess we'll just stick with this until we, like, actually get to the Griffin, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. And then with the Holy Element, even better. And my accuracy, so bad. Maybe I should get another pawn on my team that can use bows. Well, I guess I like Shelly and Kelly though. Okay. Oh, I was like, who's shooting fireballs?
We have triumphed.
Oh no, that went pretty well. We didn't even get hit somehow. That's shocking. Surprised about that. Okay.
May this light be your end!
Okay.
Take that.
At least this archer dude's like doing something. Oh god. That was scary. Yeah, I think this bow does better than the Griffin's main bow against these dudes. So I guess we'll just stick with this one. Oh, jeez, Shelly. Yeah, it was like the background had to like load in for like a second there. I'm glad that you caught that also, because I was like, that was kind of weird, but I was like, I'll just not mention anything. But, okay. The Griffin fight begins. Okay. Are we ready for this nonsense again?
Help me! Through here and up the tower stairs, quickly!
Just smack and whack this open. And then the Griffin just kills us in the cutscene, I guess.
You're exposed here!
I don't know if the Griffin's coming for us or for them.
No! Sir Silent!
Man, everyone who is being labeled Sir is just getting annihilated constantly in all of these cutscenes. Okay.
What in place?
Okay.
We're up against Bean Hard. I'd hope to more forever dead.
I feel like this is a relatively heroic death. Okay, now we just gotta somehow not die in close quarters here. Which is easier said than done.
Make haste.
Okay, where am I? What's going on? Okay. I was like, why is the camera not working? And then I remember it's this weird running sequence that makes no sense. Neither Kelly or Shelly have any... like, there's no pep in their step. They're not even, like, trying to run. So, I almost ran off the cliff there.
We'll slay it from the rooftop.
Okay. Hopefully there's no ogre in here. We'll catch our breath for a second. I thought Shelly was gonna attack us. I was kind of scared by that. Okay. Now we gotta go up to the top and do the actual Griffin fight, so hopefully this goes okay. I believe in us as a team, though. I don't know how well these guys are gonna fare, but I'm sure they'll do their best.
Quite the stairway. I'll take that.
Okay. Here we go. Also, I have to remember to get that port crystal. Kelly. Oh, we died too. Oh. I think we're just gonna restart this one instead of using the wake stone. I think we could save towards the top of the stairs though. That's good to know though. If we just get clipped once, it's kind of like over. Okay. We'll try this again. Now I think about trying to beat this game in like one playthrough, like hard mode without dying would be like quite the feat. Okay.
Master, a griffin.
Let's try this again. Huh? Why is he just like floating on air? Ah. Oh god. Why is he targeting me? I just want this port crystal.
Strike! Abort it lies high!
Thing's got some health. I like that my daggers are just telling me there's treasure around.
Take aim at its wings!
I just don't understand why my team members never seem like they're like attacking. You know? It's like so weird. I need just a little bit of health. Yeah. Also, I think that the other knights are in fact totally dead. I saw Shelly try and attack it, I just don't know if she hit. But... nice attack, please. Okay, now people are attacking. Kinda.
Take aim at its wings!
Why always dive bombing at us?
Now, strike!
Oh, one of the knights is still alive. Now he's on fire.
Now, on into the head! Take my fire!
I shall still the beast.
We're doing it. I'll use some of my stamina. Oh, Kelly. Hit it with some fire. Nope, Kelly's dead. Oh, it's almost dead, though. Okay, now it's dead. We did it. Nice. Cool. I'll grab the stuff it dropped. I want these treasure chests. I want all this money that's on the ground.
What's that? I wonder
Help
what's
me.
inside.
Ellie gets hit by like a gust of wind that like hits her too hard and she just falls over. She's just like out. Okay, I think we could leave though. I think that was that. Well, I guess we should unlock the back entrance because I think it does re-gate after every playthrough. Oh yeah, because we're gonna have to do the Worm King ring quest thing again. I guess this time I'll just give him the ring straight up. That way we could get that stuff that's in the treasure chest. Because we already have one version of it, so it's kind of like fine. Shelly. Why are you stealing my treasure? Okay. We have 2 port crystals on us, and we're almost like full on our inventory. So we could turn in this quest, and then I think we have to do the Formidable one.
Is a poor crystal master.
So we have to find where Reynard is.
Crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This a
Which is always a little difficult, because he can like spawn in like 4 different places, I think. I guess we should put one of the port crystals near the encampment. So we can always check the, like, a board there.
Some weapons.
Well, let's drop off some stuff here.
What will it be today?
We don't need that stuff. What is this? We don't need that. We don't need the Griffin Bane bow anymore. That armor's really heavy. Man, is everything else just healing items for reals? Okay. Are these mushrooms really that heavy? Okay.
What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be
We
today?
learn any new skills while we're at it? Nope.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Okay. So now we gotta go find Reynard. Sometimes he's at Great Wall, and we did just escort him there, so he might be there still. But if he's not there, then I guess we'll check the encampment. And then there's one other place he spawns sometimes, but I don't remember where it's at.
It's a grander structure than the other holes we've seen.
This fortress is meant to protect Gransys from the dragon.
It does not look like Reynard is here. Because without Reynard's help, we're probably just gonna let Fornival get executed, honestly. Because without his help, it's like, I have to escort people and, like, do stuff and, like, it's like work. I forgot we had this one that's just set up near the back entrance to the Witchwood. Oh, that's cool. But I think I want one that's even closer to, like... But we have to slap these port crystals down somewhere. We should probably put one on Bloodwater Beach at some point, because that is where everyone's like, hey, I need an escort to it. It's like, okay. We'll just draw down. Oh no, goblins. Whatever shall I do? So we'll slap one down on probably the east exit of the encampment here.
Let's wait and see what they do.
Maybe I should get like a better dagger than the ones that tell me treasures nearby. Because I'm like, I don't know how useful that actually is, you know? Okay, let's see if Reynard's in here. If he's not in here, then I have no idea where he's at. He could be anywhere. Let's see if there's any quests over here. Defeat snow harpies. Okay.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the
Easy peasy.
Is a fine
I'm not seeing a Reynard.
We are a vagabond people, born in a dismal world. We come.
In this tent sits a Riverstone. I suppose the Duke has no intention of holding this place further.
I do not see him.
The encampments are shambles.
Well, I guess Fornival's gonna die. But I know there. Well, do I remember the other spot he can spawn at? Off the top of my head, I don't think I do. I hope he didn't glitch out. It's possible though. But if he did, then that would suck. Maybe he's in the tower over here? Because I know there is another, like, small encampment place that's, like, in between where the Witchwood and the place that we fight the Drake in the woods is at. But... Who are you?
How do you find
Memento, I may have one such. Then pray, given the holds remote, and sadly, no matter the number, we're to commence anew. By now we are a week would be, and in Grand Sorin you will pray.
I'm not gonna do that quest.
Grand Sorin gods.
That's too much
So
work.
far from it.
Yeah, I don't think Reynard's here either. I guess I could just Google where he goes. Okay, I'll just do that. Reynard, Dragon's Dogma. Let's find him on the wiki. Locations below. Blah blah blah. Casardis. Oh, is he sometimes in Casardis? Okay, he's either at Grand Sorin. Oh yeah, he could be in Casardis. Okay. So let's check there. And if he's not there, then we start sobbing uncontrollably. Or I guess Fornival will start sobbing uncontrollably, because then truly his life is basically forfeit. Because we can't really do this quest very well. Oh well. Okay, Reynard. Yeah, he is here. Okay, cool. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, innocence. Oh, Reynard, I did not mean to attack you.
Back in farm, you'll pay my price.
Innocence.
Back in farm, you'll pay my price. You'll not make. Back in farm, you'll pay my price. You'll make.
And then there was that one dude in the capital who was like, hey, like, I guess I don't want him to die. Bye, Reynard. That's good to know. We now know all of his locations where he can spawn. I don't know why I just ran into that pole. Okay. And then we'll finish these quests, and then I think next is the Mercedes one. And then there's like some other stuff. But we do have to sleep until the morning, because we can't go back in without being put to jail.
What will it be today?
That's annoying. I guess next is Mercedes and the Worm King ring, I think. Right? Maybe. I know there's two more missions. One of them's Mercedes, and then we have to, like, do that thing where we fight the bird. We have to fight that, and then I guess after that, then it's just the dragon stuff. So I think we will get back to the dragon before the end of this stream. Almost certainly. Okay.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Trip has been uploaded to the cloud.
Well, hello.
Now to go talk to the dude. I guess I should actually activate the thing where I can actually see who likes Fornival and who doesn't. Maybe I could talk to his daughter. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty sure. Because the Mercedes thing doesn't take that long. And the Worm King's ring is just like fighting that dude. And he's pretty easy to get to. We're doing our best, Fornival. We're doing our best.
I believe in faith.
Simone, you're so useless. At least give us something to actually, like, use in the case or something. Sir Maximilian, do you still love me? Okay, cool. I'm so angry that we're gonna do Mercedes' quest and she's gonna, like, max out affinity and be like, oh my gosh. Oh, I think this time we should just straight up kill Julian, probably. I think that would be fun. We haven't done that. Okay, I'll just I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to Mercedes.
I hear his conviction. Arisen, pray take.
Okay, cool. We done did it. Okay, now we gotta talk to Aldous. We're gonna parkour our way over to him.
Welcome back. Elect is you.
Okay, the Griffin's dead. Yeah. Okay.
I would ask you, but
Acquittal.
here, there's
Is this how Ace Attorney works?
I would ask you to seek, but
Just give people a bunch of letters and then it's like the cases are over.
You are to I pray. Make your choice. I would ask.
Where is Mercedes going?
Good. Here.
I kind of want to play an Ace Attorney game at some point. I've never played one before.
I would ask you to seek, but
I'll have to hunt one down somehow.
Here.
Is there any for the Switch?
You are to see me. I pray.
I don't know.
Make your. I would ask you to, but good. You here. There's.
Then again, probably playing Ace Attorney, I would have to use like my noggin, like actually like try. Yeah. Yeah, we're leaving. Nah, I haven't played any of them.
Seems like Thornable may be found innocent.
Well met, sir.
I feel like I haven't played any games that are like even in like a similar style to that. I also kind of want to play like one of those like, what is it, like Zero Escape or like 999 or whatever, the ones where it's like the puzzle solving to like, I don't know, so the characters don't die or whatever. I want to play one of those games at some point, but I just don't know where to start or like where to get into them or whatnot, so I think those might be good, even though I'm horrible with puzzles, but I think it would be fun, potentially. Okay, so I don't know how many days are left in the Thornable case, but we're stuck doing the fun thing of just constantly sleeping until it's over. I wonder if any of those games would be fun to stream, but I think trying, like from an audience perspective, trying to watch me solve a puzzle could potentially be mind-numbing. So, I don't know. I definitely still think the next game I'm gonna play on stream is gonna be Final Fantasy 13 too. Maybe. Well, that game is long, but it is fun. Or I might play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Might do that. But I feel like that's gonna take a while too. Well, I guess that's gonna be watching me do strategy because it's like... So that's gonna be terrible, but I think that might be fun. So it's between those, I think, for my next stream game, maybe. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think Thornable lived, but I skipped the cutscene, so we'll only find out if we see him. Oh, you're gonna love 13-2 so much. It's gonna be so good. I don't remember how the combat works, but I think it's similar to 13, so that might be a nightmare, but I think it's gonna be fun. Just because I remember you can make Sarah just be, like, mean. Because they give you, like, dialogue option choices, and for some reason there's, like, usually at least one where she's just, like, really, like, sassy for no reason. So I think that'll be fun. And then also it's got Pokemon, basically, so that'll be cool. All this is always walking up these stairs, but he's like...
Word of Thornable's was
okay, he was innocent. Cool. We did it.
Many with it. I've more tasks that require.
Okay, we're in King's Ring, and then the Mercedes thing. Oh, we could just hand him it already. I want to keep this one. Because we need at least one of them. But yeah, 13.2 is going to be fun. I was also thinking about 13.3, but I remember that I've never beaten it, and I think it'll go really badly. Because it's confusing. And it's also like, hashtag not that fun.
Understood. I shall see.
Oh, was that one quest? Oh. I think I just did a quest on accident, but that's okay. I got a level out of it, I guess, so that's cool.
The message is delivered, just as we received it. Now to tell Sir
And
Darius
unfortunately, we're probably never going to deliver it to Sir Dario, because next time we see him, he's probably going to be an enemy. But that's okay. So now we have to go to fight Salamet. So that'll be fun. He's that bandit dude with the super deep voice. Also, apparently his introductory cutscene got content claimed on YouTube, so I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna skip it. Even though he has a really cool voice, so it's kind of a bummer.
the beating heart of all Gransys.
Okay. We're just gonna head in a straight line
What's
as
this?
best as we can and probably fight a bunch of bandits along the way on accident.
They're armed, Master.
Yeah. You're bandits. Okay.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. Did it!
I don't know how many more of these dudes there are. There. Let me hit you. Just once. Okay. Alright. I think one of them's still alive. Are you bandit? Yeah. You're evil. Okay.
One cannot be too
Okay, we're almost there. I don't know, out of the two games, out of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Final Fantasy 13 2, which would you prefer to see next? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like completely different, like, to anything I've streamed before.
Even in numbers, a weakling is
But
a weakling still.
I do where'd that goblin just teleport to? Okay. And then 13.2 is 13.2. I'm gonna play both of them eventually at any point though, but yeah, if you have a preference, I'll play whichever one you prefer.
Careful, a goblin! Hollins from the quarry. Perhaps the land large stones. This must be a quarry.
Oh, that's right, we never cleared out this place. Oh well. I can always just play Yu-Gi-Oh! For like a little bit and see how far we get. Can I? Oh, I can't even snipe them out of the cutscene. Okay. But now I can snipe them. Okay. Die. Salamet, where are you going? Okay. Yada yada, he escaped, but not for long. Oh, wrong one. Dang it. He's fled into the Witchwood. Oh.
I wonder what...
Why did I get money? I didn't do anything. Okay. Pastona Cavern. Also, this place is titled Pastona Cavern, but there's no cavern over here. It's like a canyon. Maybe they make canyon, but... Okay, let's go find Salamet. Oh yeah, we have to deal with all those bandits along the way, so this is gonna be... something.
Master.
Hopefully this goes way better than last time.
Ruinous venom.
Where last time we had to rely on Ray to like hit people with tornadoes. These guys do have a lot of health though. Shelly's kind of destroying them though. It is really funny comparing and contrasting, like, playing as, like, the mage before as Trip to playing as the archer and going through the game. Oh, it's just a crow. I thought it was a harpy. Mr. Archer Man, why are you attacking? Okay. Oh. I thought that was the one that already died. Where are you going?
To arms.
Go, my teammates. God, he's hitting me with arrows too. That's not fair. Only I can use ranged attacks. What? It's like, I, the better archer, have won. Kelly. She's prepared her whole life up to this moment of destroying Goombas. Sir, are you evil? Yeah, okay, you're definitely evil. Okay. I'll just keep wiggling back and forth to dodge. Okay. You're evil too. Kelly, destroy him. Oh, I thought Kelly jumped to her death, and I was like, It's like, Kelly, that is not what I asked for, but... Okay. I support that action, Kelly. So many arrows. I'm so glad that I don't have to, like, buy arrows in this game. That would be a nightmare. Okay, there is an evil archer man. There's a lot of archers up here. Get him, Shelly. Yeah. That was Kelly dead.
I cannot take much more.
Kelly probably just stood there and got shot in the face over and over. I don't really know what this guy up here is hoping to accomplish. Honestly, this is going way better than last playthrough trying to get through here to Salamet. Like, this is like infinitely better. Isn't there dudes in here? We still have to do this dreaded staircase bandit archer sequence, though. Try and get the mage first, because he's the most dangerous, probably. Okay, he's down. Oh. I didn't realize one of them got behind me. Hopefully we cast that spell.
What's this?
Did it.
Okay, well... I think Shelly hunted down the other one. Okay, so now for this, the worst experience of our lives. It also doesn't help that our arrows kind of like wibble wobble off their path at a far distance, so our accuracy is like 0. But that's okay. As long as we get them down one by one. Okay. So we got the first one down. There's just 2 more. Is Kelly still alive? Dang. I thought for sure Kelly would just get, like, murdered, but... Well, she's still kicking it, though. Okay, did we get everyone? Okay. And I think there's, like, 1 or 2 more, maybe? I thought I remember one being, like, down there or something, but... Oh.
We have triumphed.
Oh, we knocked the money out of him, but it, like, flew off the cliff. Okay, now we gotta go fight Salamet doing weird spells again. I'll let Trip heal us, or whatever he's trying to accomplish.
Truly.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, where he at? How is he not dead? He has no health.
I will see my dream made reality.
Oh, he cast Seism. Sir, can you, like, die? Okay. Now we can get the ring.
Did it.
Kelly. Kelly probably just, like, stubbed her toe. Then again, I guess he did cast that one Seism spell, so... Okay, so we got the Worm King's ring. So now we have 2 of them. So that's pretty good. So we could go turn that in. And then we have to do Mercedes's nonsense. So that'll be fun. Fun in, like, as many air quotes as possible.
Now, where shall we head? The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
I just hate doing the Mercedes quest because it's, like, required, basically.
We've passed on Serdario's request to the left.
Oh yeah, we have to talk to Fornable. Well, we don't have to. I don't want to do his quest because he's gonna be like, hey, kick out these people again, and I'll be like, ugh. I don't want to. But I also don't want to pay that money to buy their house, you know? It's too much. We're, like, low on money, kinda, sorta.
As if we.
Oh, who are you? Who's Randall?
Is here in Gransys. Seek out the weapon.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. So,
The
take
ring
this ring.
the Duke, pray let-
Okay, but we gotta check that. Page up. Why is the page up button? Oh, I can't. Oh, they're not here with me. Okay. So we did that. Julian's over there. I don't want to talk to him.
Many with them. I've more tasks than I did, but
I just like how we have to assist Mercedes with a Julian, but Julian's literally right. Like, I guess he teleported. As soon as I accepted the quest, he's just gone. Fun. And then we failed that quest, so that's fun. Alright, Mercedes.
I take it you have enough, and surely you, one enough, you have my basement.
She's like, oh, let me show myself. I think we're gonna intervene this time, though. Because I kind of just want to. Because maybe that'll make her hate us. I don't remember.
We know the way to the stone.
Here's hoping, though. One can only hope. Okay, Wind Bluff Tower. Okay. Cornwall's trying to talk to us, and we're just warping out of there.
Sir Mercedes will be atop the whole wide.
Okay.
Leave this place to us.
Everything in here is nonsense and chaos. let's kill some of these dudes. Just so we could get some more discipline points while we're at it. How's he blocking my foot shots with his shield? And one of them's like invulnerable. Is it this dude? Okay, those ones are invincible. Okay, let's go fight Julian. Because he says some very anti-woman things, so as a female character we have to annihilate him.
I had thought they trusted you were above the base treason.
Eat dirt, Julian. Okay. Mercedes didn't even get hit.
A debt of thanks, woman.
How is she wounded?
Your she-god's pride is
Alright, whatever. We can revive him, though.
Pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know. Still.
I am bested, sir.
Why is with this angle?
Slain by your hand, brought back as well. Such utter defeat ill leaves room for argument. I shall return.
We killed
to
this
the
man.
capital
We brought him
and
back
place myself
just so
at
he
the
can go to
mercy
jail.
of the court. They will have my confession and my head, should they wish.
It's the best of both
And
worlds.
you shall have the glory, sir. Why not? I've no design on running. Even as I am, I've still some semblance of pride. I leave you with a word of
Also, I
warning.
don't know what Mercedes is
The
doing
revolt was
during
but
all
a
this.
diversion. The killing blow will be delivered elsewhere. Pay heed, sir.
Okay. What a diversion. Okay, cool. Should we even talk to her?
I knew.
Uh,
I fear I put on a shameful display.
okay, are we done? Are we done with this
I
Mercedes?
cannot hope to go until.
Her affinity's still maxed out, which scares me. But, okay, so we finished that. It was so much faster just doing it instead of letting Mercedes do the fight.
What meaning do you suppose those
And having to listen to them squabble the entire time. Well, we got vengeance on him, so that's good. Okay. So let's turn that in.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
Maybe I'll give Sir Maximilian a gift. Maybe that'll help give him the edge over Mercedes.
Tell me, sir, what think you of this spate of monster attacks?
Do you like steak?
My thanks. Such calamity as we are stricken with now.
Wait, is there a way to like guarantee it? Like, can I give him like a wedding ring or something? I gotta Google that. Affinity. Google. Okay. No, not Best Buy ads. That's not what I want. Okay, affinity, blah, blah, blah. It's a measure of affection, yada, yada. People love you and they glow pink, cool. Oh, you can get a ring by fusing some flowers together. How do we get this? Where is this? Oh, we have to do the... Oh. In order to do that quest, we had to do the Celine quest, so we already messed up. That's okay.
It seems the stop was right. We must be...
Okay, cool. And now we gotta do the quest where we teleport, right?
A matter of a most meanwhile.
Yeah. Okay. Let's teleport. Where is it? This one?
The grand structure. A way castle, perhaps.
Okay, we do this, we walk over here, they're like, go back to the capital, so then we go back to the capital. And now we have to fight that bird that's super annoying, so that's fun. Hopefully we do better this time. But the chances of us doing better are like 0. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Sir, please die. Look at how little damage I'm doing to it. Well, this battle might go badly. I don't know if it can hit me from up here. I don't know what it's doing. Well, I guess this is the fight. So that's kind of weird, but I wish we did more damage now, though. Oh, we're silenced. Oh, no. Oh, it can get on the roof. Oh. Sir, why are you just standing there? Oh, we'll just go ahead and use the wake stone. We'll just get it over with. Fighting these guys is awful, though. It's like the Griffin, but like worse by like a lot. Hopefully he doesn't petrify. Mid-sentence. Like, I hope that no one gets petrified. It's like, immediate petrification. Kelly's just dead. Okay. Well, maybe I could give... Yeah, because I have a bunch of panaceas, so maybe I could just give this to Shelly and she'll just use it. Hopefully. Shelly. If someone else gets petrified, though, they're like on their own, basically. I can't really see through this, like, wheat. That was very close. I don't know. Also, since I used the wake stone on Julian, I think I'm out of wake stones now, so if I do get hit one more time, then that will be over. Is it leaving? Okay. Good. I do not want to deal with more of that. I think all in all that went alright-ish. We still died though, but at least we had one wake stone on us, so that was good. But now let's go turn that in. And then I think it's the Great Wall stuff. So we're probably gonna get to the dragon today.
So Aldous awaits you. Best
we just warp to all this? I don't remember. Oh, I guess we do.
Hail, Arisen. It's a
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go talk to the king. And this time we'll actually get the stuff out of the chest, so that'll be kind of nice. Because I don't remember what's in it, but hopefully it's cool stuff.
It seems I come.
Yeah, just running into him. I wish that this guy was kind of like the ox at the beginning and I could just like climb on him while he like escorts to like the chest. So I don't have to walk alongside him. That'd be nice. Or if I could just kick him to make him move a little bit faster like the ox, that would also be helpful. Because it takes so long to just walk. Maybe one day we'll get to the basement. I guess we're just gonna bump this lady out of the way, though. That was kind of rude. But... ugh. At least we're almost to the dragon. We just gotta get through this first. Okay. Yeah. Oh. And now he's like, blah blah, the chest is open. We got a cape out of that. That was it, just a cape. Okay. Was that worth it? I don't know. Oh no, things are happening. Oh gosh. Okay. To the Great Wall. Well, I guess we should see if we have more skills to get first. Because that might be worth, and then we probably need to like drop some stuff before we go fight a million skeletons again. At least this time, since last time we saved everyone, this time we don't really have to like stress about it too much.
I'll heal your wounds.
At least that'll be kind of nice.
Someone in the castle must be the Knights champion. But who?
And we're running. At least once we get to the Great Wall here in a bit, that's when like things get exciting again. It'll be cool once we get back to the dragon. I still wonder if this is the class we want to fight the dragon as, but I don't know. It's worth a shot. The only other class that would probably be better would be Ranger, maybe? Okay, we can snipe now. That's cool. We still don't have double jump, though. Oh, now we do. Okay. Good. No. Let's see if Trip's got any more spells to learn. We definitely want High Frigor. We want High Combustion. We definitely want the better healing spells. And then maybe we actually do want Ice Affinity. Just for the dragon fight. Okay. Trip's running low on discipline, though. Okay. I keep forgetting to get high 11, but that's okay. Well, I guess we're fighting all those skeletons. Maybe we could replace Levin with Ice Affinity. And then... blah blah, magic, defense, knock down things, carry more stuff. Well, he doesn't really need to carry more stuff, so... we'll give him perpetuation.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Oh yeah, then we need to drop off some stuff.
My shot. Have your pick. What will it be today?
Okay, because we do weigh a lot. And then, well, I guess we could equip the new cape.
Have your pick. Come again soon.
Let's put on our shiny new cape. Wow. How thrilling. Okay, to the Great Wall. Let's go. Yeah.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Who's ready to fight 9 million skeletons? Let's do it.
It is a grander structure than the other holes we've seen.
This fortress is meant to protect Gransys from the
Maybe you'll get some more healing items.
To make you think twice. Come, don't be.
That heals the most. And these don't weigh as much. And then we definitely went stamina. Okay.
Come, don't be sure.
Can we enhance anymore?
Come, don't be shy.
We can enhance our, like, clothes, but that's not going to be very helpful. What weapon does Trip even have? Trip just has the basic staff at the beginning of the game. We forgot to give him a weapon this entire time. Oh my gosh. We gotta warp back to town to give him an actual weapon. Oh no. I can't believe I just let Trip run around this entire game without a decent weapon. Why did I do this to him?
Be they man or pawn, it's hard to do all alone.
So much inventory preparation just for the dragon fight.
Remember to save enough for lodging. All these workers.
It's all well. Have your pick.
Okay.
What will it be today?
Change equipment. Trip. Okay. What's our best one? I mean, even that's not very good. So that's kind of a bummer. Also, does Trip just have the basic beginning? Like... Oh no. We never give Trip, like, anything good. We've just been letting him run around in garbage this entire time. He wasn't even wearing a ring this entire time. Oh no. Surely there's like a better outfit for him. Okay, cool.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
That's
soon.
embarrassing. We just forgot to equip him the entire game. Wow. Okay. Now we go back. Now we do the Great Wall.
It is a grander structure than the other holes we've seen.
This fortress is meant to protect Gransys from the dragon. It does look very solid.
Time for just every skeleton. And a bunch of cultists. Oh yeah, and then the Cyclops things. I forgot about the Cyclops Harpy fight.
There, Master! Snow Harpies! There, Master! Cyclones! This reeks of what light!
Take my fire!
I also didn't bring any wake stones. I should have probably done that. Okay, we could finish this fight though first. Man, this harpy is aggressive.
It is a troubling foe. Beware the harpy sword.
Okay, so we'll do this Cyclops fight. We'll go get like a bunch of wake stones. And then...
Fall, beast!
it's not hitting.
Rain steel upon it!
Man, I'm like the worst archer in the world. Like, this thing's moving so slowly and I can't even hit it. Okay. Now we can focus on the Cyclopses.
Aim for its weapon arm! Common attacks cannot pierce its armor!
Yeah. Oh, there's still a Harpy. Okay, that one's done.
Strike where it's unarmored!
Yeah, hopefully the Cyclopses, like, as long as they don't hit us, then we're fine. But it's also a matter of getting our teammates to actually attack them. Can I still get their eye through the shield? Uh-oh. Kelly, poor Kelly. I'll go pick up Kelly off the ground. I wish there was just a bow that did more damage to Cyclops or something. I feel like that would be helpful. Oh, trip. Okay, we have an ice enchantment, cool. Or thunder, I mean. At least with thunder we could just stun lock them, so that's so nice. It just takes a million arrows. Three-fold arrow doesn't do a whole lot more damage. This is taking forever. Just gonna shoot him in the spine, I guess. Probably destroy them. Trip coming through with the ice spears, so that's good. I think we can kill this one. Okay, that one's down. Now we just got one more, which looks like Shelly's just gonna destroy it, so. Now everyone's just going crazy, destroying it, so that's good. And it's dead. Okay. So I guess we don't need the wake stones for this place so much, so I guess we'll just do the whole thing all the way to like fighting the liches and all that stuff, and then afterwards we'll go make sure we're fully ready for the dragon fight. Because we don't want to make the same mistake as last time where we do the dragon fight with no preparation. Yeah. Let's get these skeletons. I just thought that the skeletons don't have too much defense. Though their blocking does get annoying. Okay. Brooke is really enjoying using Frigger already, so that's good. Oh yeah, we can't go this way yet. Oh, and then we had that Chimera fight. I forgot about that. Oh. Rip. Okay, the light element will be helpful. So that is good. And this guy's just blocking everything. I don't really know why the cultists decided to come out into melee range for us, but... Holy.
An explosive would have this wall down.
Do we have an explosive in this room, though?
This looks interesting.
Yeah, we could just ignore it.
At long last, aid arrives. 'Twas quite the need.
There must be a way around them. It's a troubling foe. They attack in quick succession.
Man, these guys are so annoying. They're just wiggling around up there.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
I guess they're healing themselves.
I've been stricken.
Okay, that's one. Two, three. How many more do we got? Okay. I have to cough. Okay. Sorry about that. Now we're back. Okay. Is this the Chimera fight? Oh, I just remembered we're gonna have that one Chimera before the dragon. That fight was awful. So we're gonna have to do that again. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's figure out how we want to do this. Okay.
Fight me if you dare.
No, the cough was okay. Like, I just felt it coming on, and I was like, oh, I'll move my mic away for a second. Yeah. Kelly's dead again. Okay. It's really hard to hit the snake as an archer thing. I guess I should pick Kelly up off the floor. Well, we might have to get Kelly off the floor again. Oh well. Man. I keep, like, switching out of melee or out of, like, range to melee for some reason. Alright, Kelly. I will say fighting these guys is way easier as a sorcerer, though. Also, I don't know why Shelly's using the ballista instead of just, like, attacking it, you know? Okay, done with the snake, at least. Okay, now I see why the ballista is useful. I kind of feel bad for the Chimera, it's just like rolling around on the ground. Still got a little bit of health left, so at least we're done with the goat part now. And now we just got the lion, which is just more arrows. And for some reason, Trip and Kelly just both aren't really doing anything. There we go. For some reason, Trip and Kelly were just like in the background trying to like pick up items, I guess, off the floor. Okay, let's pick up this stuff.
This looks interesting.
Okay.
I'll take that.
We'll save so we never have to do that again. Though if this Chimera took that long, fighting the Gore Chimera is gonna be
Let's have a look.
an adventure. Be fine. Also, our inventory is almost full. Okay, and now we gotta take out these cultists and these zombies. Hopefully the guy over here is still alive. He seems to still be doing okay. Shelly just walks into lightning like it's nothing. Jeez. Okay, did these guys live?
What's this?
They gathered. It makes my skin hollow.
I'll heal you.
Okay.
This looks
He
interesting.
lived. That's surprising.
What's that?
Because we did not try awfully hard in that fight. Okay.
Another fragile wall.
Just another earring. Okay.
A strong shock would sunder this wall. Have we sufficient?
Can I not pick this
curative?
up? Oh, I guess I had to use the grab button. Never mind. Ooh, money. Okay. Oh, we dropped some stuff.
What's that?
Maybe I should just leave Trip to pick up everything.
Maybe all.
Oh, and then we have that one skeleton that's like at the top of the stairs. Shelly is a Greek goddess. Yeah.
The Elysian awaits above. To the roof.
This guy's annoying. Just instantly just smack me down, jeez. Shelly.
I was hoping you'd ask. I'll take that.
Did the skeleton chase us, or is it whacking that dude upstairs again? Well, never mind. It despawned and waited for us, so that's great. Okay, let's retry that. Oof. Okay.
The Elysian awaits above. To the roof.
Well, we did not save him. He took literally 2 hits, which I guess is fair, because that's how much I took, so... I guess if we die again, we'll have another chance to save him, but... Guys, why aren't you, like, helping?
Leave it to me. Another fragile wall.
It's like sometimes my teammates just decide they just don't know what to do, and they just decide not to do anything. Okay, well, he's dead. We can't get through there to get the chest, so that's lame. Oh well. We'll just keep going. And then Elysian's like, whoa, whoa. And then there's these lich. Oh. At least hopefully this shouldn't be too hard. But this was probably also easier as a sorcerer before, because we did destroy them pretty fast as a sorcerer. Shelly just like steamrolled that enemy. Let's keep focusing on this one, I guess.
On my way.
I guess we can get these skeletons out of the way. Okay, I still wanna whack him. What's going on? Man, the camera angle changing is killing me. Who are you? Oh no, I'm getting hit. Oh, I died. Ah. So the like floaty wiggly spellcasting men are the other lich. They're like liches. They're just floating beings made out of lichen. But yeah. And then the rest are just skeletons. As per usual. They're just little wiggly squiggly ghost men. I'll just keep walking in circles and shooting arrows. I wonder how hard the dragon fight's gonna be this time, though. How'd this guy get on fire, though? I'll get him, Shelly. Or not. Like, Shelly did like one attack and then she decided to run into the corner. There's just so many spells, though. Too many spells going on. I'm just so worried, like I'm just gonna back up into a skeleton and then I'll die. Like if it was just the liches, like this is like no problem, like easy peasy. Which one's closer to death? This one, I guess? I thought one of them died and I got excited. But no, he's still kicking. Or floating, I guess. I guess it's good that my teammates are doing all the crowd control stuff, but... Okay, that's one lich down. I want to get this money, though. And that's the other one, because Shelly decided to annihilate him. So... Okay. I guess we'll watch this cutscene again, because this cutscene's fun.
I fear I have misjudged the extent of your skill, dear Arisen. I see it was folly to worry of walls and armies while you still live. However, it seems my regret will be short-lived. Don't you feel it? The very air dances around us. The long night is come. The dragon's reign at last begins.
Greg's back.
Merciful winged death.
I love Grace's like facial expressions, like.
Behold, you unrepentant blasphemers! This is absolute truth! This is salvation!
Ouch. Ooh.
The rantings of an up-jump zealot make for tedious listening. His ilk serves no role in what is to come. Only my death will staunch the flood of destruction, a task still far beyond your means. If you would face me, seek me out, and I shall allow it. But heed the zealot's lesson well, when the weak court death may find it. Until then, I shall hold your little keepsake safe. Your dragon forged will speak for my diligence in that. The choice falls not to me, nor to the whims of fate. It is yours alone.
Why does the floor start crumbling here? You could do it, Grace. You run really fast, so you'll be fine. Never mind. Okay, but we're fine. Okay. So, all we have left is the dragon fight. We're already back at the dragon. So this means we have to go... Okay, we have to talk to the Dragon Forge, and then we have to, like, double check that we're good on everything and ready to do the fight. Her face so good. Yeah. And then...
Tis a poor crystal, master.
It'll be dragon time, I guess. So I guess let's drop off all of our junk that we don't need. And then... we probably could buy the arrow that would one-shot the dragon. We could buy that, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. So I don't know. Let's check all of our skills and stuff. We're pretty much only going to be using the bow anyways, so... Okay. 4 skills. Maybe we will bring blast arrows, though. We pretty much never actually snipe anything outside of battle, so that seems kind of not potentially as useful as it could be. I guess we'll get high 11, even though we're probably not going to use that really. Spell screen? Oh, that increases our defense, so maybe. Okay. We have Ice Affinity. We don't need Holy Affinity for this battle, because he actually resists Holy, I think. I don't know if we need Grapnel. I don't know if we even need Combustion, but we might as well just bring it along.
Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Oh, Sir Maximilian wants to go to the Great Wall. We can do that easily. Zip zoom back to the Great Wall for him. Hopefully he doesn't glitch out like Reynard did when we tried to escort him.
Tis a grander structure than the other halls.
Okay, let's go.
Protect Gransys from the dragon.
With all that I am, I thank you.
And we did it. Super easy. Perfect. I guess one thing to keep in mind is we still have to get to the dragon fight. So, we will need skills and stuff to do that. Let's go talk to the Dragon Forged. I mean, I gotta figure out where blast arrows are at.
There's something drawn on the hill.
I feel like we will need to fill our entire inventory with them.
They are
With them and healing items. And we're over encumbered now. Well, that's great. Okay. So let's drop off some stuff. Let's go get some blast arrows. Let's make sure we have like every healing item known to mankind. We should probably bring all of our wake stones that we got. That way we'll have more than one life against the dragon. That'll be good. And then we just gotta get to him and do our best, I guess.
It's all well, friend. Have your pick. Any, or will it be today?
Okay. Let's deposit all of this junk we don't need. I guess we don't need the port crystal. We don't need this lantern. We don't need any of this stuff.
What will it be today?
Only hit escape too many times. We don't need that. We don't need that. That. Those might be better than what we have equipped currently. I wonder if we can get rings to like increase our like fire defense or something. Oh, we have to give Trip the Worm King ring back.
What will it be today?
Withdraw. Okay. Do we have blast arrows? No, we just have silencer arrows. Okay. We're gonna need all 5 of these.
What will it be today?
And then let's make sure we have our best equipment we got. Oh, these armors are way better. Let's see here. Put that on. Is anything else better? This is better. Okay, and then that's equal. Now that's particularly any better. This is kind of better, but it looks terrible, so I don't want it. Okay. And what do these rings even do? Resistance to ice. Oh, so do we have a fire one? Yeah, this is fire resistant one. Perfect. Okay.
What will it be today?
So we have mild fire resistance now, I guess, sorta, kinda.
We'd like to have dealings with the armor.
At least there's that. We have some healing items. We should give this ring back to Trip. And then we got all of our wake stones. And we're gonna try and get to the dragon without using any of them as best as we can. So I think we're ready to try and wiggle our way towards the dragon now. Oh yeah, I was gonna get blast arrows. That's right. Let me look up where those are at. Let me Google it real quick. Blast arrows. Keep getting Best Buy ads all the time. Blast arrow. They're expensive. That's cool. You can make them. Where do you buy them at, though? It can also be bought in Casardis. Okay. Let's go to Casardis, then. We're gonna get a bunch of these arrows. And hopefully they help. In some way, shape, or form. Even though I think they do like fire damage maybe, so maybe the dragon will resist them, but better than nothing, I guess. Also, we never once went to Bitter Black Isle, so I have to wait until the morning. Oh, maybe we can go unlock Bitter Black Isle then. Let's go get that out of the way. Oh, it's like morning time, so... Never mind, she teleported away as soon as we got close because it turned morning. That's annoying. Okay. Never mind. So close, but so far. Okay, well now since it's morning, should this open? Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Alright.
How's the day going? Oi, tis a matter of warding the village from crime.
Not now.
What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come to me.
Okay. We'll sleep 2 minutes for the store to open. We'll let Trip upload himself to the cloud once more. Okay.
So many beds.
I've learned of this area.
Now as ever, you're a
Oh.
What can I do you for?
Oh, I don't need rest again. That's right. Okay.
Seems a fair place to rest.
Never mind. Okay. Let's see how expensive these arrows really are gonna be.
Oh, I'd be a liar. I only wish I had.
Are they under tools? Oh, she's not selling them because it's not post-game. Oh. Right. Well, that was a waste of time then. Okay, let's just go fight the dragon. We'll do our best this time. Okay. Or the cracks.
They've wares to sell here.
I think we're just gonna get to the dragon or the door before the dragon, and then I think that's where I'll end the stream for today. Probably because it's approaching 3 hours, and I just wanted to get to the dragon, and then the whole next stream will be us fighting the dragon 9 million times. But I think getting up to the dragon will be a feat in and of itself, though, because we're gonna have to like fight our way through all this stuff. Oh, it did say Matthias sometimes sells blast arrows, though, so he's like right outside here, so.
Tis enough to make you think twice. Come, don't be shy.
Okay. And we're just gonna stock up on even more healing items, because we're gonna need them. Okay. I think we're gonna do the dragon fight next stream, probably. Well, maybe we'll give it like a shot or two. I don't know.
Come, don't.
We'll see. We'll see how long it takes for us to get to them.
Come, don't.
We'll figure it out. I'm starting to get hungry for dinner, but at the same time, the thought of the dragon fight is thrilling. But the dragon fight will take us like an hour. Even if we like don't die, it'll take an hour, so there's that to keep in mind.
What's this?
Because we still don't really do that much damage, you know?
Treasure, perhaps?
Shelly just stealing my money. Well, at least we were able to catch back up basically in one stream, so that's kind of cool.
feel the dragon. We're near. Hear the rightful.
And we're back at the prologue once more. Wait, can I not save? Are we already technically in combat? Well, now we're in combat. At least pretty much everything here is weak to ice for the most part. Except for the... I guess I forgot about the succubi that like float around.
Strength in numbers.
Oh, he's over there. These guys are a little hard to spot. Okay.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Keep going. Sauce is good. Okay. Now we have the succubi and the... What are they? The hellhounds coming up, and those are a little iffy to fight.
Be ready.
What's this thing? Oh, I hope I don't have to use healing items against these dudes, but we might have to.
Focus your attacks as it hovers.
Alright, guys, let's fight.
It's too nimble. On my way.
Shall we? Oh no. Okay, well, we're already having to use healing items.
I've been stricken.
Okay. I don't know what Trip is doing.
Puppies have the advantage in the air.
Oh, he throws it, so that's kind of fun. Our daggers don't do a whole lot of damage, though. Uh-oh. Man, we're gonna use up all of our healing items before even getting to the the dragon. Can't even see. This room's so small. Guys, attack, please. Oh my god. I don't even know what Trip is doing. He's like not helping at all. Neither is Kelly, really. If I die, that's fine at this point. We've used too many healing items on just 2 enemies.
As it nears the ground, attack it directly. I've been stricken. I conquered one. Now
Okay,
strike.
let's whack it. Okay. Well, that's that. That took up some healing items that I wish we still had for the dragon, but I guess that's okay.
The hour is come. Of course. It is too powerful. I'll drive it back best I may.
Uh-oh.
Stand firm. We must be cautious.
I don't know if I would consider this crushing it, but we're doing our best. Without the ice enchantment, it's like we can't really do a whole lot of damage, which is kind of bad.
He's too powerful!
But of course, Trip doesn't want to cast the ice enchantment or really do much of anything half the time. I mean, that was a nice spell. So that's moving in the right direction, at least.
The hour is come, Arisen. I'll drive it back best I'm able. Stand firm! It's splattered us! Its berries, any threat to attack!
Take a look at him, too.
This will restore this pain.
Okay, this one's almost dead.
It's been coated in acid!
I think this one's blocking. Okay. He's almost dead. Okay. Cool.
Taste my wrath, reptile!
Okay. Got another one? Oh, we can save. Okay, cool. Just slowly but surely making our way through here. So.
The remains of a temple. Black soaring.
Oh, yeah.
This is huge! A full here
I forgot about these ones.
What's that? Never mind. I'll take them.
Taste my wrath, reptile! It's been potent acid!
Best as ever the tail.
Mayhap their tails are weak as well.
Okay.
This beast countless pilgrims has been.
And they jumping. Takes like a million arrows to just kill one of these dudes. Okay. That's one. Oh, is that one froze? Oh. Just gotta get this one. Okay. Perfect. I think that was all of them.
No, they hold the advantage.
Never mind, there's another one, but I guess it just died. So that's good. I think there's a treasure chest over here, maybe? Yeah. Sword? Sure. Okay. So now we weigh a lot, so that's kind of annoying, but... we can always give stuff to Trip, though. So that'll be good. Yeah, let's hand Trip some stuff. Yeah, there's that. Wait, is this stuff better than our stuff? No, it is not. Okay. Let's hand this stuff off. We have both that equipped. Okay. Okay. There's a chest over there that I want to get, though.
Come, monster.
Oh, I thought I did not make that jump, and I was like, oof. Okay. All that for a jacket, which may or may not be better than our current equipment, so. It is... kinda, sort of. But not really. It's like equivalent, I guess. Okay, let's save. Now we have more of the succubi to take out, and then a whole bunch of hellhounds, which is gonna be the worst part, probably. Yeah. Because we were stuck here, like, forever. Like, before. So... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ellie's dead. Okay, we need to heal. We can use some healing items here, and I think it's justified. I don't even know where Shelly's at. Okay. Kelly. Kelly. Kelly, get up. Okay. Okay, that's one of them down. Can I just hit this one? Okay. There's two of them down. I think there's one more flapping around somewhere. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Of course, this one is going after me, so that's annoying. Oh no. Oh no. It like sniped me out of the air. I don't really want to use that. Guys. I just don't want to use more healing items than I have to. These guys are the worst, though.
Tis a troubling foe. Their shrieks blind all who hear it.
Okay. I don't know where the hellhounds are, and I don't know where the rest of my team's at.
Only urges them on. Ignore the comely face. Those talons bite.
Maybe we can freeze it? That would be nice.
I have it.
Ellie said she has it, but I don't know. Okay, well she did knock it out of the air, so that's good. Okay, now we just have the hellhounds to take care of.
Ice, lend thy right.
Oh no, not Shelly.
Did it.
Oh, we got one.
We have triumphed.
Was that all of them? Okay. Okay. Let's save after that nonsense. Because now we have the big Chimera fight, so that'll be something. Let's see if there's any other healing items around.
On my way.
This looks interesting.
But there's a couple. That's good.
What's that?
I don't really know what peppermint seed does. I don't think we really need that. Kelly picked up a rock. That's good. Good on you, Kelly. Okay. And now for a very harrowing, probably terrible fight. Oh, there's juice here. Okay. stamina. And I'm dead. Okay, well... That was embarrassing. Okay. We're just gonna go back a hallway. Oh god. Even with relatively good equipment, we still just die in one hit, so... That's cool. Get this juice again. I'll yell at my people to go into attack mode. And I don't remember if it was the goat or the snake that healed. I think it was the goat, though. I'll just try and stand on the, like, levers. Guys, attack. Do not bring him over here. You gotta use your brains. Use some tactics.
I'll hold the serpent skill. Slay the lion, cripple his physical attacks. That is one beast beast.
Okay, that's 2 of the levers down. I'm just trying to hit the goat a lot to try and maybe, like, stop it from healing. But it's gonna heal. Yeah. Guys, what are you doing? Guys, you're gonna die. It's like you have 3 pawns and they just don't do anything. Like, they just decide to stand in one of the corners. Like, okay.
A black chimera. This won't be easy.
Try this again. Because if I can get all the levers down at least, then that'll mean that the pawns won't, like, just stand around on them pointlessly. Did Shelly die? No, okay. I got so worried, I was like, that does not sound good. Oh, there's some sauce there in the floor. Shelly's getting eaten by the snake, though. Now she's being eaten by the lion.
Slay the healer first.
Okay. Go work on this platform, I guess. Kelly's dead. I'll try and get Kelly back up when she's not being stepped on by the Chimera. Which does not look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. And of course the Chimera's healing itself. Okay, Kelly. Yeah. Like, let's just watch and observe Kelly. I think she threw a rock at it. Yeah, she's just throwing rocks. It's pretty low on health, though. If we can just stop it from healing, then... Okay, the goat's down. just need the snake. Kelly's threatening it. Like, fight me if you dare. Like, we just get the snake tail and knock it down again. Kelly's dead. Okay. Now the snake's down. Griff has a status ailment, but I don't know which one it is. We're actually doing okay this time. Just surprising. If we can knock it down once more and somehow not die. Great. Well, Kelly and Shelly are both down now, so that's kind of bad. Uh-oh. Ew. It's coming after me now. Oh, the snake part regenerated. Take it out. Okay, it's on its last health bar. Oof. Oh, it's going crazy. Kelly poisoned it, so that's pretty good. I think Trip's just casting healing spells. Oh, it's like looking at us. Attack literally anyone besides me, please. Oh my gosh. That was scary. That was so close. Good shit, Kelly. Gotcha. Yeah. If Shelly would just whack it more, because it's almost dead. But we're struggling this hard against the Chimera. I'm really scared for the dragon fight, honestly. Uh-oh. He's looking at me. Come on, Trip. Kelly. Kelly. Get up. Okay. Yeah. This thing's almost dead, though. And it's dead. Cool. It's finally over. The nightmare has ended. Okay. Yeah. So I guess let's open the gate. Let's grab this sauce or juice. We got some daggers. And then I think we're gonna save. And then I think we'll fight the dragon next stream.
I wonder what's inside.
Because it's gonna be a long stream. It's gonna take a while. But we made it back to the dragon in literally one entire stream, so that's kind of cool. There she is. Okay. So, we did it. We made it to the dragon. So we've already, like, caught up to where we were, like, literally one stream ago, almost. And hopefully this time we can actually beat the dragon on hard mode. We have 5 revive items, so we have a way better chance. We have blast arrows. We are an archer, so now we can attack while moving, which is good. The only problem is, like, we still just don't do a whole lot of damage, per se. So, pros and cons there, but we'll find out next stream, I suppose, just because I need to go eat dinner, so, but this has been fun. Grace is, like, destroying people, like, this whole way through, just, like, shooting arrows and stuff, so, that's pretty cool. But next stream we're gonna fight the dragon, and then we're gonna keep trying at it, and hopefully we can beat it on hard mode until I eventually get mad and give up. Like happened last time. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, with that, I guess I'll go ahead and transition to my ending stream screen after I save and return to the title. And yeah, we made it so far in just one stream. It's cool. But yeah, this has been a fun stream today, and I hope that people watching on YouTube or on Twitch and stuff enjoyed it too, and or enjoyed it as much as I did. So that said, let's go ahead and get out of this game. I'm gonna go make some like pasta or something. So okay, well, transition the screen in 3, 2, 1. And then let's get some iTunes music to lead us out. So, as always, thanks for watching.